Hi, Velvet. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi. My name is Teacher Winston. Welcome to my class. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Today we are going to study about AHOP. Are we?
Right.
Okay. So, why did you choose AHOP, Social Studies?
Teacher, but I want to have science step two from the beginning.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because
Okay.
I finished my social study already.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
And uh, s- um, whenever I have a AHAP class, AHAP book, I can
Mm-mm.
learn the new word. And
Mm-mm.
even if I do the free talk with teacher, but I can talk about the new things that I couldn't take before.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Okay. So we'll change the book to science step two.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Please give me a minute. I'll look for the textbook. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Mm-mm. Okay. But by the way, you have a very interesting name, Velvet. Velvet's Turn. Well,
Hmm.
why did you choose that name, or is there a specific reason why you chose to have that name?
Yeah, actually, I didn't have an English name before, so
Mm-mm.
I asked my daughter, "Do you have any idea about my English name, or do you have any good suggestion for me?" So, but of course, I didn't expect anything because she was just 7 at the time. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
but surprisingly, she told me, "Oh, mommy, you have very what is that? I mean, you have a good characteristic like silk, and
Mm-mm.
and your belly is so silky like velvet because
Mm-mm.
velvet is one kind of fabrics."
Mm-mm.
So, and at that time, she was reading a book. The main character's name was Tern, and
Mm-mm.
he is a mischievous boy.
Mm-mm.
So she told me, "Oh, mommy, you are a mischievous person that I know. So why don't you use Velveston as your English name?" So
Mm-mm.
yeah, that's why I. But actually, it is true. I mean, I have that characteristics, and in Galveston has two characteristics in the same time at the same time in
Mm-mm.
its name. So
Mm-mm.
that's why I choose this one as my name. But
Mm-mm.
but I half meant I regret because it is really, I mean, unique name. I didn't know
Mm-mm.
that teacher, so that's
Mm-mm.
why whenever teacher saw my name, they
Mm-mm.
recognize that it's me. So
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
yeah, this sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's a little bit annoying. So
well, well, well. If you ask me, that's an advantage for you because uh, a lot of Korean English names are very common.
hmm
There are a lot of Chloe's, a lot of Steve,
hmm
right? But you are the only one. So if you book a class, we'll know that it's you, and we'll not be wondering,
yeah.
yeah, right. So yeah, that's great. That's great. That's one good advantage.
So teacher is not of course but if I can see the different point of view the same thing, um
Mm-hmm.
since it is the unique, so I couldn't cancel my class. Yeah, because of course, sometimes how can I say, I need to cancel my class due
Mm-hmm.
to private happening or
Mm-hmm.
schedule. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
if I cancel my class, yeah, my teacher always asks me, "Oh, I saw your name in this morning, but why you suddenly remove your class?" So, yeah, I hardly ever cancel my class. So it's I mean they I mean my name forced me to be a diligent student actually.
Yeah. Well, that's also a good thing, depending on how you see it, right?
Right, right.
Okay. So, yeah,
Mhm,
Velvet, I already found the
mhm.
textbook. All right.
Okay.
So let us start.
Mhm.
So, yeah,
Okay.
let me ask you first. Why
Yeah.
science?
Oh, oh, so big question.
Yeah.
Oh, but please make that question a little bit specific question.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Why did you choose science?
Ah. Mhm. Uh, at first, I also think since it is just when I have step one, science step one, I thought it is so easy
Mm-mm.
to a adult student to
Mm-mm.
an adult student, but when I had that science step one, I associate a lot of things that related to the topic that I
Mm-mm.
yeah topics. So uh, and moreover, in my general conversation
Mm-mm.
in English, even though it is in Korean, I hardly ever talked about the science things. So it is a
Mm-mm.
good chance to think about that topic.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, there are a lot of things to talk about, especially
Hmm.
in science. Okay,
Right.
let us start with
Hmm.
lesson one.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, now
Hmm.
in step one, okay,
Hmm.
we talked about plants, right, in the first
Hmm.
part.
Hmm.
Okay, now this is the parts of the plants. We're
Hmm.
going to talk about plant parts. Let me just share this to you.
Thank you.
Okay, there. Okay, now, oops, I shared the wrong page. Okay, here.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
now we'll talk about the plant parts. Okay.
Hmm.
So do you plant velvet? Have you ever tried planting?
Yes, actually, couple of years ago, how can I say, I attended one gardening class from the
Mm-mm.
government. Yes, so I I just wanted to know how to plant,
Mm-mm.
or I just wanted to learn some knowledge of planting
Mm-mm.
or gardening. Yes, after that lecture or class or course, they gave us some plants actually, but I don't have a green thumb, so so uh, every plant would die just
Mm-mm.
at my home. Yes,
Mm-mm.
so yeah, I'm not I don't have any confidence to plant something.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. If you noticed, those seedlings that they gave you,
Mhm.
that you were going to plant, okay, there are parts like there are the stem, the roots, and the leaves, right?
Mhm. Right.
Those are the three most uh, basic parts of the plants.
Mhm.
So, have you read this in advance, Velvet?
No, if you don't mind, I want
Mhm.
to read this part at
Yes,
first.
please.
Yes,
Mhm.
so please check my pronunciation.
Yes, all right.
Okay. Mhm.
Mhm.
Plants are made up of different parts. These parts work together to help plants grow. Roots. Most roots grow underground to get water from the soil. They also help plants stay in the ground. Some roots can be eaten by people and animals. These roots are called root crops. Some examples are carrots and radishes. Leaves. Leaves use sunlight and air to make food for plants. They come in many different shapes and sizes. Many rainforest plants grow big leaves to get as much sunlight as they can. Most desert plants have spines that help them live in hot and dry places.
Okay.
Mhm,
So could you please say grow again?
mhm. Grow.
Grow. All right.
Mhm.
And
Grow.
radishes.
Radishes.
Okay. Carrots.
Carrots.
Okay. Very good. I think you're having trouble with these words, but
Uh-huh.
now it's okay. So please
Mhm,
mind your pronunciation of these words. Overall, you did a good pronunciation. Okay, you read
mhm,
them well. Very good.
mhm,
Now, uh, it says here, roots grow underground
mhm,
to get water from the soil, so they
mhm,
help plants stay in the ground.
mhm.
Uh, are there any root crops that you know of that are common there in Korea?
Yes. Actually, carrots and radishes are
Mm,
common
mm,
roots crops. Aside from them, we have sweet potatoes. Um, we have sweet potatoes and very interesting. Very we have interesting um, root crops is
mm,
actually lotus root.
mm,
Yes.
mm.
So have you ever eaten lotus root?
No, I haven't. I haven't
Uh-huh.
tried that. Mm, mm,
Yeah, we can eat them, and but its shape is so interesting because it's how can I say it has circle shape,
mm,
but in this root crop, I mean lotus root, has a
mm.
lot of teacher. What is that? May I use this board?
Yeah.
Mhm. This is a lotus root, but
Mm,
there are hole. There are several
mm,
holes.
mm,
Yes, and basically it's long and stick. But
mm,
in Korean, usually cut this way,
mm.
and we stir fried with the soy sauce. Soy sauce.
Mhm.
Yes,
Mm.
it's delicious. Yeah.
Well, I should try that sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we don't have lotus roots here in the Philippines,
Uh
but
huh.
I often see them in YouTube videos, like
Mm-hmm.
cooking videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it looks attractive.
Uh
It looks
huh.
delicious, maybe. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let's go to the next one. Leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they use leaves. Uh, leaves use sunlight
Mm-hmm.
and air to make food for plants.
Mm-hmm.
They come in different shapes and sizes. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, here is the question.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, here it says most desert plants have spines that
Mm-hmm.
help them live in hot and dry places.
Mm-hmm.
Why not leaves? Why do desert plants have spines instead of leaves?
Ah, uh, 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 I will explain something that I
Mm-hmm.
know about this one. First, the
Okay.
reason is that related to it's a hot and dry climate actually.
Mm-hmm.
Since how can I say every plant have transpiration
Mm-hmm.
transpiration action.
Mm-hmm.
So if it has a large leaf, in that case, the plants lose their water a lot
Mm-hmm.
because the weather is so hot and dry. So they keep their water inside the plant. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why they how can I say make smaller the leaf
Mm-hmm.
leaves. So that's why it's a kind of adoption of living things
Mm-hmm.
in the specific climate.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing is that uh, they keep since they have spines
Mm-hmm.
instead of leaves, they keep they keep their self from the animals.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Yeah,
mm-mm.
that's what I know about this one.
Well, very well explained. Uh, what do you do? Are you a professor of some sorts? Why do you know these stuff?
I was an elementary school student in the past.
Of course. Of Okay, yeah, yeah. That's why these plants have spines instead of leaves. It's because,
Mhm,
yeah, like what you've said, transpiration will
mhm,
will draw out moisture from
mhm.
leaves. So
Moisture.
it's
Mhm.
sensible that these plants have very little leaves, or at least spines instead of leaves. And
Uh-huh.
course, those spines help protect them from herbivores, okay, from different creatures.
Herbivores. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
it helps protect them. If one creature takes a bite of a leaf, then most likely a lot of precious moisture would go to waste, right?
Mhm.
Because of the hot weather. So
Mhm.
it is crucial that they protect themselves from these creatures as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, let's go to the next page.
Mhm. Teacher, but I have one question.
Yeah, yeah, please.
If I use thorn instead of spine, it
Mm-hmm.
sounds weird.
Mm-mm. Yeah, thorns are
Uh-huh.
for those woody stems, right? Those are thorns.
I
Uh,
got it. I got it. Mhm.
okay, in the case of cacti or
Mhm.
cactuses,
Mhm.
okay, I think the plural is cacti, not cactuses.
Mhm.
Spines work better.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so let's
Okay.
just stick to the terms that
Uh-huh.
we are learning here, and I think we'll be able to expound on that as we grow further. Okay, like here.
Mhm.
Okay, now
Okay.
we are talking about STEM. Okay,
Okay. Mhm.
please read these paragraphs.
Okay. STEM. Teacher, is it STEM or STEM?
STEM.
Stem. Uh-huh.
Mm-mm,
Stem. Some stems of plants are green, some are brown. The stem of plants holds leaves, flowers, and fruits. This is also where the water and food moves through.
mm-hmm, mm-mm,
Flowers. Some plants have flowers. Flowers come in different shapes, sizes, and colors. Flowers have a flowers have a powder called pollen. Plants use pollen to make seeds that become new plants.
mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay,
Mhm,
so I guess all of these are self-explanatory. Okay,
mhm.
are broccoli flowers?
Oh, broccoli. Is it broccoli? You mean broccoli is flower?
Yeah, do you think broccoli is a flower?
Oh, broccoli. Uh, Teacher, I think broccoli is flowers because I actually saw broccoli leaves in the
Mm-mm,
broccoli stem.
mm-mm.
But how is it right?
Yes, it is. A broccoli is a
Ah,
flower. Okay.
wow.
Mm-mm.
I
But
didn't know that.
have you seen a flowering broccoli plant?
No.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Well, I think the flowers of a broccoli are yellowish in color. Okay, so at this stage, I'm not sure, but I think these these are the buds, or this is the budding stage of the broccoli. Now, when the
Ah,
broccoli makes flowers, they're
uh-huh.
usually yellowish in color. Okay, but yes,
Ah,
a broccoli is a flower, like
ah.
cauliflower, right?
Yeah, right,
Okay.
right. Uh-huh.
Mm. Okay, now let's go to the next page. Don't you have any questions before we move on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fruits. Some fruits become fruits. Some flowers become fruits. Fruits also come in different shapes, sizes, and colors. We can eat most fruits such as apples and oranges. Seeds. Fruits have seeds. Seeds are usually small and hard. New plants grow from seeds. Some seeds can also be eaten.
Mhm. All right.
Mhm.
Now let's go to the guide questions. But before we go to the guide questions,
Mhm.
do you have any questions that you want to ask?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay. Here are the guide questions. How
Mhm.
does a plant get water from the soil?
Uh, plants get water from the soil by using their what is that roots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's it, teacher.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. The roots draw moisture from the ground. All
Mhm.
right. So why are leaves um, an important part of a plant?
uh, because since plants have leaves, so that's why plants can photosynthesis uh,
Mm-hmm.
by using sunlight, air, and
Mm-mm.
water.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So they can carry out photosynthesis. Okay.
They can carry out photosynthesis.
Okay.
Mhm.
So leaves are very essential for
Mhm.
photosynthesis in plants. Okay. They need sunlight, they
Mhm.
need carbon dioxide,
Mhm.
and they need water.
Mhm.
Okay. And the byproduct of that is oxygen, and that's what
Mhm.
we breathe. All right.
Yes, right.
Great. Mhm.
Mhm.
So what does the stem do for a plant?
Uh, Stem of plant works as how can I say? Uh, Stem is actually the
Mm-mm.
uh, uh, way the water can move,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
and since there is a stem, so that's why the plants can stand.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So it's like the framework of a plant. At the
Ah,
same time, it's the
mm-hmm,
passageway of water. Okay, it's
mm-hmm,
the distributing network
uh-huh,
where water could be distributed to every part of the plant, every
uh-huh,
leaf, right? So
uh-huh,
great.
mm-hmm,
All right, let's go to the next part.
mm-hmm,
Um, okay, vocabulary check.
mm-hmm.
So, please choose the correct word that
Mm-hmm.
completes each sentence. So
Okay.
please, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The number one, mm, the leaves are parts of a plant that use sunlight and air to make food. Number
Great.
two, new plants grow from seeds. And three, the the stem is what holds the leaves, flowers, and fruits of a plant. Number four, uh, the fruits are parts of the plant that come from flowers. Number five, the the roots get water from the soil. Number six, flowers have pollen inside them.
Hmm. Okay, very good.
Mhm.
Any questions?
No.
Okay.
But
Now
teacher,
here.
I think
Yes.
you should go now, and
Yeah.
yeah, and we will talk about the science next time. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Then. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Have a nice day, Velvet,
Mhm.
and thank you very much for having this
Okay.
class with me. Okay. Bye
Okay.
bye.
See you soon. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.